I like to see how things were playing out. I just kind of like to, I like to manipulate things a little bit. What do you think Ed Kelce would have said in this moment?
If you can't see him, call him. For sure, they want to hear from you.
Very true. Very true.
This tea is piping hot, and it's not the kind you sip politely. Rumor has it that Taylor Swift and her longtime BFF Blake Lively are on the verge of calling it quits on their friendship. And no, it's not over a mismatched dress or a bad group selfie. We're talking legal drama, text leaks, and the kind of girl-on-girl betrayal that makes even Gossip Girl blush. Insiders say Blake might have tried to strong-arm Taylor into publicly picking sides in her messy legal battle with director Justin Baldoni. And how, you ask? By allegedly threatening to spill some of Taylor's most private texts. Yep, the kind you pray never leave your phone. Word on the street is those messages aren't just "miss you girl" and Jake again" kind of stuff. They include Tay's inner thoughts on Travis Kelce and some of her exes. Uh-oh. A letter tied to Blake's lawsuit supposedly contained all the juicy details about this alleged threat. And if you listen closely, you can probably hear Taylor's lawyers flipping pages with fire gloves on. But before you get too excited, a judge basically said the letter was legally useless and threw it out faster than an off-key American Idol audition. Still, that didn't stop the internet from spiraling into a frenzy about what could have been in those texts. Suddenly, everyone's playing FBI agent, trying to piece together Swift's entire dating life from cryptic tweets and blurry paparazzi photos. Even juicier? Apparently, one of Taylor's own people reached out to Baldoni's team earlier to spill that Blake's camp had actually made the threat. And although Taylor's trying to keep her distance from this courtroom circus, seriously, her team clarified she had nothing to do with Baldoni's movie, never even saw it until it hit theaters. She's been dragged into the mess via subpoena. So now, she's caught in a Hollywood tornado of lawsuits, frenemy feuds, and texts that could burn bridges harder than her old Bad Blood video. Meanwhile, across the neon lights of Vegas, Travis Kelce is unbothered, looking like he just walked off the cover of GQ with his partner in bromance, Patrick Mahomes. These two stroll into the 15 and the Mahomes Foundation's annual Vegas Golf Classic, dressed like they're about to drop an album called Charity Chic. Kelce's rocking a clean gray suit, Mahomes is in blue pinstripes, and together they're giving major We Save touchdowns and lives energy. The vibe? Fancy, flashy, and full of feel-good moments. But let's be honest, no one's just talking about children's health and wellness. Half of social media is thirsting over those event pics like it's draft day at GQ. Fans on X have gone full detective mode, zooming in on every detail, from Kelce's cufflinks to whether Mahomes matched socks with Britney. Speaking of Britney, aka First Lady of Chiefs Kingdom, she's glowing, posting red carpet moments like it's the Met Gala of golf charity. Her Insta stories are practically a highlight reel of wholesome vibes and rich people being generous. But don't get it twisted. This isn't just a bunch of NFL stars flexing suits and sipping champagne. Mahomes Foundation is a real MVP here. Since 2019, they've been throwing serious support behind kids' education, wellness, and dreams that don't come with a price tag. This Vegas event? Total touchdown for the cause. It's all about raising cash, looking good, and maybe reminding folks that NFL players can rock a tailored jacket just as hard as a playoff game. And honestly, Mahomes and Kelce might just be the bromance blueprint at this point. Off the field, they're still making magic, laughing, plotting, and probably roasting each other in between speeches. Whether it's game day or gala night, they show up big. And speaking of showing up big, Travis just casually drops $20 million on a Boca Raton mansion that looks like it was pulled straight out of a James Bond movie. If James Bond also moonlighted as Taylor Swift's boyfriend and Kansas City's touchdown king. This place? It's not just a house, it's a whole vibe. Insiders say it's got everything from a chef's kitchen to vibes that scream, "Taylor, write your next Grammy-winning heartbreak anthem here." Kelce isn't just prepping for the postseason, he's nesting like a Hallmark movie husband in training. Sources are saying the guy wanted a pad where he could not only visualize plays, but maybe also subtly hint, "Hey Taylor, this could be our joint Spotify-wrapped fortress." And we're not talking cozy cottage core. This place is giving serious Versace meets VIP energy. Marble floors, wide open spaces, and a level of privacy that says, "Paparazzi, try me." It's got Super Bowl prep written all over it, but also maybe private listening party for Taylor's secret album written in invisible ink. The man's got priorities, okay? One part NFL strategy bunker, one part lover's hideaway, and insiders are cackling at how the internet's already renamed the guest wing the Swift Suite. It's giving luxurious delusion, and we're here for it. But don't think Kelce's just kicking back in a robe, sipping protein shakes and manifesting ring number 4. This is full-blown postseason prep with a playlist. The guy's reportedly training hard, laser-focused and breaking a sweat every morning before his avocado toast even hits the plate. And hey, if a little inspiration comes from the acoustic corner of his new mansion, who's judging? Meanwhile, across the Kelce family universe, Big Bro Jason is casually flipping his retirement into a full-on real estate empire like he's auditioning for Selling Sunset Philly Edition. This man's not just buying houses, he's Thanos snapping properties together to build one mega mansion for his clan. He snagged not 1, not 2, but 3 adjacent properties in Pennsylvania over the years. Insiders say his master plan is to fuse them all like some HGTV Avengers storyline, except instead of battling villains, he's dodging toddlers and lawn maintenance. But here's the real tea. Mom Donna, she's out, like officially out of the diaper scene. After years of MVP-level grandma duty, packing lunches, wiping noses, and probably running the Kelce household, she's finally hanging up the babysitting whistle. Jason's home expansion has handed her a get-out-of-babysitting free card, and Mom is living it up. I'm talking full glam mode now. Media gigs, wine tastings, and maybe even a bougie cooking show with Amazon, where she stirs pots and spills tea. You heard it here first. And don't think she's missing the sidelines either. Donna's got places to be and cheese boards to assemble. She told insiders she's having the best time ever, and I believe it. This woman's got sparkle in her eye and 0 snacks in her purse, because guess what? She's not on duty anymore. And then there's Kylie, who's keeping it real about how, even though Jason's technically retired, the man's booked and busy like it's still Super Bowl week. Podcasting, ESPNing, property moguling. He's doing the absolute most. So yeah, childcare help is still clocking in because Jason's post-football life is looking suspiciously like a prequel to Kelceville the reality show. And speaking of shows, you better grab your magnifying glasses and decoding goggles because Taylor Swift might just be turning the AMAs into either Album Drop 101 or Wedding Crashers Swiftie Edition. So here's the sitch. Swifties are going full Sherlock Holmes meets Pinterest board after spotting what might be the biggest breadcrumb trail since Hansel and Gretel. Her website? Yeah, we noticed it's basically an escape room now. The 4 main tabs spell out AMAS. Coincidence? Swifties don't know her. And to make things even juicier, there are 12 items listed with a 26% discount. Guess what day the AMAs are? May 26th. And album number 12? Suspiciously not released yet. Dun dun dun. Now add in Taylor Nation getting cheeky online, tossing out cryptic lines with very strategic capital letters that spell AMAs. It's giving chaotic genius. It's giving I have 17 tabs open and 14 of them are conspiracy theories. Fans are losing it in a where were you when Reputation TV dropped kind of way. But hold up, because the whispers only got louder when Travis just strolled into the Amazon Upfront's red carpet wearing a Marnie tee that had a giant wedding cake slapped across the front. Like, sir, what are we supposed to do with that? Was it a fashion moment, a merch preview, or a not-so-subtle hint that the man is ready to tie the knot? Swifties are spiraling, and honestly, same. Some think the big reveal is going to be Reputation. Others are betting their friendship bracelets on album 12, and then there's the fringe camp chanting wedding bells louder than a Sunday church choir. Whatever it is, insiders say Taylor's cooking something up, and let's be real, she doesn't sneeze without 300 people thinking it's a lyric hint. So now, fans are setting reminders, lighting metaphorical candles, and prepping their playlists and Pinterest boards for May 26th, just in case it's a dual drop of bops and bridal news, because when you're Taylor Swift, even your AMA's appearance might just end in a mic drop or a bouquet toss. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.